Hello and welcome back to another video. Yes, the humidifier is running. The dehumidifier is running. I don't really care. Now I have a problem. Well, multiple problems, namely fascism. But in this case, I have a problem with this, and it's called this. Yeah, this whole this is the result of the original battery for the phone being literally useless and not holding a charge, like maxing out at like 15 minutes. Me pulling the BMS board out of that battery and having a giant battery blob thing hardwired, that breaking the little golden spring contacts, and then this not fitting and clipping in properly and causing the phone randomly shut down. So I just did it. So I don't want this being like this. It looks like shit. Well, the phone itself kind of looks like shit on account of the whole situation with the touchscreen. But it feels awkward. This is nasty. This is horrible. So issue here is that because the solid paper clips I used all those years ago broke the spring contacts, I ended up with this solution. You see right here, I just ended up cutting that bit out and then doing this. So hardwiring it there. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out how I'm gonna recreate some sort of spring contact system. Ooh, the dehumidifier shut off. So let me figure this out. Let me first actually just take this off. So hopefully I can take these double-sided tapes off without removing the writing. So yeah. DMLG, you couldn't have provided some sort of, some sort of pogo pin, like spring thing or disconnect for these. In fact, it's age seems to already be enforcing our social distancing with this already. Anyway, gonna take the RF shielding off. Ooh, this was a little bit more fiddly to take apart than remember, because it's been a hot minute, you know. And this is our JTAG port, by the way. That row of 10 pads. So I'm gonna, Alright, while teenage me decided to make the dumbass decision of this, which is coming back to bite me in the ass, he didn't do that weird thing where I put interface material on this. Looks like there's at least a bit of clearance around there on the PCB around those contacts. So alright, despite its small size, the ground plane or whatever on this PCB is really on a roll, because I'm having trouble with this. It's sucking the heat away. I don't even know if you could hear any of that. I don't want to be cranking this with the temperature going all cranky dinkle, because I did originally touch this with one of those Harbor Freight soldering irons, and those things those things just bake themselves. They run so hot. You can do SMD stuff with them. I did that for literal years, but they really I wish they didn't run so hot. And I want to clean this up. I don't know what these three back here are, but yeah. So gonna have to crank up the heat. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Haha. Nice, it's the weed number. Just watching back on my own footage, and man, do I sound so autistic. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. At like 350, even on like stuff like claw boards, I don't have trouble with melting the solder, but on this I am, and it's I don't like that. Also, the dehumidifier is on again, so well, actually that's fine. All right, the third tip is the charm. That's the saying, right? Anyway, back to 350. I just wasn't getting a good heat transfer with the other tips. Maybe pay attention to the phone screen so that everything remains in frame. And yeah, I don't see anything obviously nasty going on, so I'm gonna clean this up and start assessing my options. Alright, really grabbing all the stuff. Yeah, disorganization. Alright, so so for those who don't know, the way these removable batteries work is what's supposed to be here is one of these. Might as well share our IMEI. This phone's kind of busted too. Still kind of works. Of course, these are supposed to be golden, have the gold plating on them, but well, yeah, that's solder. So you have the battery, you have your gold contacts on the battery, and you have your gold contacts on the phone, and what happens is these are springy, and they have the little plastic housing, so when the battery slots in, they make decent contact. This phone did basically the same thing, except instead of it being to the side, it went up, which now I think about it, is quite unusual. Don't really know why LG did that. So I have 7 pads here, but you can see, focus, and yeah, this is mangled. It was mangled when I got it. Mostly this. Frickin' Amazon and stuff. Part of the reason that it didn't quite sit. Part of the reason why this whole mess is a thing. Why I did that. Shaking hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can even see that this is the positive contact, and it goes into its shenanigans. Don't know what these are. It's kind of why part of the reason why I brought the nail polish is I'm going to use as makeshift, well, first I'm going to check what these are, and I'm going to essentially use that as a makeshift solder mask of sorts. It's not going to be great, but hopefully it'll work. Where's that where's our oh, it's in here. It's got a good whiff of salsa. I thought I washed that. Jars can be weird like that. Give it a good scrub, and yet still have a remnant of what was in them. Of course, on that, there's all 7. But we only need 4, so I'm gonna have to figure something out with this. Alright, good. Alright, so what I did, so kind of squishy, we did here. Took this gold-plated wire, whatever it is, from this very sad shaped route, sorry shaped router, and I just I bent a loop for the pad, and I bent it using the tweezers and stuff, and bent it to be basically like that. It's a bit stiff, but yeah, I might keep tweaking on these, so that's, stuff.